This Salt Roper right here, dude. So salty. Could not even be salty. Bro, you lose, dude. Quit playing Reanimator and play a real deck. Play a real crazy deck, man. Quit playing Reanimator. Get over that. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because what do we have? Well, I'll tell you what we have. We have a weird Golgari. I have been challenging myself to play decks in this interim time, in this kind of a slow time between this set and the next one where everything's kind of nebulous. I've been trying to challenge myself with different types of decks, kind of fall out of the rut that I normally would, and play a little bit something more odd, more devious, more tricky, and trying to take some suggestions from the community. So this one got sent to us by our good friend Xaveritz, who is my favorites. That's why it's the favorites Golga, but I call it a weird deck because it's not normally the style I play in, and it's pretty fun. It is a Golgari Alchemy, and it actually uses one of the new Alchemy cards, the Guildpact Greenwalker right here, for a pretty interesting combination play. So before we get down to this one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, or else, guys, well, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. It's gonna happen. You're gonna get ripped up by the like and subscribe if you don't like and subscribe today and become a villain. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person. On our live stream on Twitch or on YouTube. Hit that bell. You can join us on YouTube. Yeah, we're streaming there as well. You don't have to ever miss a streaming and talk to me in person. So even suggest your own deck that I play, and hey, maybe I'll play it. I don't know. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information. There's where you can post your decks and say, Jay, I really want you to try this one out. It's super cool. Just don't give me a Simic deck. I'm not going to play it. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. So, Golgari, a kind of a Golgari card superiority combo type of deck right here with a few tricks. That's kind of what we're looking at right here. And again, it was the main outline was Xaveritz gave it to me, but I've modified it to my liking. So I've stripped it down and kind of put my parts and decorations on it. So removal. Early removal for the cut down and the go for the throat. I think that's fine. We're also going to go with the Tear Asunder, which is the exile, which is actually very useful. So we have a lot of kill with this. Cut down is 1 black and destroy an early card for your aggro decks, your reds and stuff like that, what have you coming in at us. That's going to be good right there. Gopher is going to be just for your direct removal. It doesn't work on artifacts. In the sideboard, you could always do Bitter Triumph or Assassin's Trophy. I'm fine with either of those for alternate versions of the removal package, the strike package we're doing. And Tear Asunder is going to be the last one right there, which is going to be the Dominaria one. It's going to be 1 green and 1. It has the kicker, so for 4, it can exile anything in the game. Basically, exile non-land permanent. So if it's not on land, Planeswalker, enchantment, artifact, whatever it is, it can get rid of it. Normally only works on artifacts and enchantments, which is actually very useful because there's a lot of powerful artifacts and enchantments out there. So that's how we're going to do the removal. We do want to kind of make sure that they're slowed down, tempo them out right there. Faerie Dreamthief, a 1/1 flying and surveil. You get to surveil 1, and then when it dies, you can pay 1 black and 1. You draw a card, and you lose a life, which is super, super useful right there. Fairy Warlock, a great thing from Eldraine right there. A little bit of damage in the air, and of course, a little bit of surveil. Again, trying to draw cards, figure out and hit the right thing that we need to do. A-Haywire Mite. I never play this guy, and I used to play him previously, but he's a silly guy. 1 green, 1/2. When he dies, you gain 3 life. He is an insect. He's an artifact creature insect. And then, of course, you can pay 1 green and sacrifice Haywire Mite. Exile target non-creature artifact or non-creature enchantment. Again, very useful. It can even get rid of a 1 ring if you're playing an Alchemy, and it could absolutely bust out a 1 ring right there, which is, again, super useful. And you gain that 3 life for sacrificing. We got to go with the Batman. Actually, just the regular bat. Deep-Cavern Bat. 1 black and 1. Whenever Deep-Cavern Bat enters the battlefield, look at your target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it until Deep-Cavern Bat leaves the battlefield right there. So again, looking at the opponent's entire hand is extremely tactically advantage. You do get a lot of information about what's going down in there. And then, of course, being able to just lock out their best card or their best removal until they get rid of this thing, it just slows the game down. It just puts stumbling blocks in their way. And it's a 1/1 flying lifelink, which is not bad for a 2-drop. Mosswood Dreadknight. Again, like I said, with the Surveil that we're going to have, with the other things we're going to have, card draw, okay? So we can do the Dread Whispers of a Dear Friend right there. This is when the music dies. All right, that's Careless Whisper. 1 black and 1, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. I don't really care about losing that life. Getting a card for 1 life and 2 mana is not bad, especially when you're in a bad spot. More interesting is the Mosswood Dreadknight can be cast for 1 green and 1 and 1. He's a 3/4 trample, which is already pretty good. When he dies, you may cast it from your graveyard as an adventure. So you can actually cast it as the Dread Whisper and then bring him back to your hand. Well, not to your hand. He goes into exile, and then you can cast him again. So he can always come back in that really cool way with a 3/2 kind of advantage right there. Sharp-Eyed Rookie, who I call Good Eye Sniper. 1 green and 1, 2/2 Vigilance Human Detective. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield with a power greater than Sharp-Eyed Rookie or power toughness greater than Sharp-Eyed, put a 1/1 counter and investigate. All right, so Mosswood Dreadknight, what's what? Higher than 2/2, they're going to get a 1/1. Very useful, and again, card draw. This is kind of, again, superior firepower through superior cards. That's kind of the underlying idea until we can get the kind of combination cards that we want and need out of this deck. So that's a pretty good one right there. 2/2 Vigilance is not bad either. That keeps getting stronger. Creature of the Schism right there. Schism. 1 black and 2, 2/4 Deathtouch Vampire Cleric. I love this guy, man. He's so cool. Whenever Creature of the Schism attacks, the player with the most life or tied for the most life creates a 1/1 vampire creature token with lifelink whenever it attacks while you have the most life and are tied for the most life. That's if you have it, and then the other one is if you're attacking the player with the most life. So depending, if you either have or are even or less, you're going to get different effects out of it, which is really cool. You get to draw a card and lose 1 life. Again, card superiority. And of course, generate 1/1 vampire lifelink tokens. Awesome right there. Deathtouch. I love that he's a Deathtouch. I love that he is just a 2/4. And again, power greater than Sharp-Eyed Rookies. Even if it's a 3/3, it'll become a 4/4. Very useful. Now, this is the new Alchemy card. I actually wanted to kind of build a shell for this, and when Xaverits shared it with me, I said, this is kind of the one for me here. He actually has more of him in there. I might put 1 more of him in there. I might consider throwing another guy in there just for the heck of it, because I liked how he worked. So this is how this new Alchemy card works, which is really fun. 1 green and 2 4/4 when Guildpact Greenwalker enters the battlefield, you may choose a creature card in your hand. If you do, that card perpetually incorporates 1 green and 1. So it permanently adds 1 green and 1 to the cost of the card. And it gets +4/+4. Multicolored creatures you have Ward 2. This will make, if it's not green already, it'll make any card in your hand multicolored. So not only when it enters the battlefield will it make somebody else have +4/+4, it'll make them multicolored if they're black or if they're not, or if they're already multicolored. So it basically gives something 1 green and 1 in the casting cost, Ward 2 and +4/+4. What could we possibly want to put Ward 2 and +4/+4 on? Well, Creature of the Schism for 1. That makes it a 5-drop, and it makes it a 6/8 Deathtouch with Ward 2. Ridiculous. Deep-Cavern Bat, a 5/5 flying for 4, Ward 2. That's kind of the main thing right there, is the Guildpact Greenwalker right there. That's kind of the dude that makes things wild right there. That's a cool card. And again, you could throw another one in there. I don't think there's anything wrong with putting as a matter of fact, I'm going to put 1 in there because he was the most effective one. I think you should put him in there. It's only 3 Alchemy cards as we go, as it was. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it for the fun of it. We're going to have Glissa Sunslayer right here. 1 green, 1 black, and 1. First strike, Deathtouch. Whenever Glissa Sunslayer deals combat damage to a player, We get to draw a card and lose 1 life, destroy target enchantment, or remove up to 3 targets from target permanent. So again, making this a 5/5 would be a Ward 2, and then making this a 5-drop would be a 7/7 Ward 2 First Strike Deathtouch. Terrible. And of course, the main guy we kind of want to put this power on, that we want to do the Guildpact Greenwalker on, is going to be the Phyrexian Fleshgorger right here, because we can play the low end of it right there, which is going to be 2 black and 1, and it's a 3/3. It has Menace, Lifelink, and Ward equal to the Phyrexian Fleshgorger's power right there. So, meaning if we use the Guildpact Greenwalker on the Phyrexian Fleshgorger right there, it's going to be a 7/7, even prototype. It's going to be a 5-drop, 7/7 Menace, Lifelink for 5-drop. That is brutal. And it's going to have Ward 2, so you're going to have to pay 2 extra mana and life equal to the Fleshgorger's power, which would be 7. So that's the combination that we're going to have to pull off if we want to do Greenwalker, Guildpact, and Phyrexian Fleshgorger. Terrible, terrible power. Don't even let it get to the big one and make it a 13/10, and you'd have to pay 13 mana to 13 life to get rid of it on the super powered 7-drop right there. So that's kind of what we're going there. We're going to try to draw our Guildpact Greenwalker and do those combinations that we like right there. 8 swamps, 6 forests, Llanowar Cottage, Restless Cottage, Llanowar Wastes. I combine them. Underground Mortuary for the Surveil. I like Restless Cottage for the life gain right there in the 4/4. And of course, 2 Mirrex just for the heck of it. That's what we're going to be looking at right there. And again, 28 creatures, a little bit of everything. I think humans the most one, but we're going from bats to zombies. We got a little bit of everything here. 9 instants, 6 artifacts, 24 lands altogether with a 2.4 average. A little bit more black than green. It is an alchemy deck. It is not a standard deck. If you want to make this standard, you just have to get rid of Guildpact Greenwalker. That's the only thing that you need to get rid of to make this thing standard. It's the only thing keeping it in the alchemy thing, but it is the new mechanic, and it is the new thing to kind of make it more exciting, fun, and interesting, and get you out of your wheelhouse, man. I know a lot of people are like, man, standard is so boring, and then I go play alchemy, and they go, no. And I'm like, you're telling me standard is boring, but you don't want to play alchemy, and you don't want to play historic. Guys, it's staring you. The solution's staring you right in the face, man. Just get alchemy pilled, bro. Just a little bit of chemistry, and you know, you're gonna feel good, man. It's the chemicals, man. The chemicals, man. Just do it. Just play alchemy. It's so good. And that's what we're gonna have right there. Phyrexian Fleshgorger is the only thing that's more than a 3-drop, but because of that prototype, you call it a 3-drop. Pretty kind of smooth deck here. 1, 2, and 3. The Gorgeousy right here does not have to come down at a 7. Absolutely, it does not have to. Unnecessary. You can just always cast a prototype, and again, maybe cast it for 5 with your combination Guildpact Greenwalker right there. So that's what we're going to be looking at right there. There's a horizontal view, and again, a little bit more alternate removal in case you want it. That's what we could be doing. And that's the deck. Again, thank you to a good member of our community, Zaverich, for giving me the rough outline and kind of saying this is a fun way to do Guildpact, and we're going to do it. We're going to get into the game right now, see if we can't crack that diamond. We're going to push on it pretty hard. I don't know if we'll break it, but we're going to push on that diamond pretty hard right now. Here we go. Let's get into the game. Don't forget to leave a comment, and don't forget to like the video. It helps out so much. It tells the algorithm you like this content and you want it to be shared with other people. That's what it does right there. Here we go. Well, yeah, it's not bad. Hey, what's up, Darren? Thank you. Have a good weekend too, man. Yuri Galante. Galante reminds me of the faction in EVE Online. The Galante. That's who I used to choose. Hi, what's up, Zyran? Let's do this. Safer Sentinel, we're gonna take him. hit, boof, Sharp-Eyed Rookie, also known as Good-Eyed Sniper. Do that. Alright. Drop Haywire, activate, boom, boom, there we go. Unfortunate. Let's do that. Boom. Okay, good stuff. Harbinge. Alright. He's good, but he's a little late. Alright. Good-Eye Sniper. I think we have to draw a card. Boom, bop, chicka chop. Go. He says it worth it? Probably not. Any blue combination? What's the worst blue combination? Probably it's Simic. It's got to be Simic. I think Simic is by far the worst blue can do. Destroy target artifact. All right, let's do that. Gain 3 life. Let's do Tear Asunder. Let's exile him. Simic is probably the worst because it does the least. It does the absolute least amount of anything out of anybody. Followed by Azorius, if you play Azorius incorrectly. I like Dimir, and I like Izzet. And mono blue is what it is. Blue, here's the thing. I'm conflicted on blue because everyone just uses blue for control, and it used to do a lot more than that. It used to be a lot more tricky. It used to have unblockable. It used to have all kind of cool things in it that let you kind of play with the cards the way you wanted to. Unblockable, like cards like Diplomatic Immunity that made your cards immune, and you couldn't even destroy Diplomatic Immunity. Like, there was all kind of interesting shit in blue. But they kind of got rid of it. Like, it's all just counter spells and control now. Yeah, it's like such a splash color. It's hard for me to justify running it in a lot of ways because it's just ninjas used to be blue. Used to be able to have some blue ninjas. You don't really even get them that much anymore. Magical hack, change the text. Yeah. There's all kind of weird, freaky shit that you can do with blue. There used to be a lot of meta magic. What I would call meta magic, meaning that it controlled the game of Magic rather than just the other player. You know what I mean? There was more tips, tricks, and traps that you could pull off. More nonsense. more tricky boys. And I think that was more fun. I think it gave more character to it. So it's kind of sad just being like, well, it's counterspells now. It's counterspells. That's what it is. It's counterspells, and there's not anything better than that card. There's not any. We don't print anything better in our game than counterspell. You know. Ivy Rot Priest is cheap. Ivy Rot Priest is cheap, man. I'm gonna poison you like a man by putting the poison in you. I'm gonna stab the poison in you over and over again until you can't tolerate it anymore. Until you can't even handle it. Oh, I'll just play an infinite loop of poison on you, and I don't ever have to touch you, and I can flitter away on my little Ivy Spell Thief fairy, on my little fairy wings. I can. No, man. I'm gonna poison you. You're gonna know about it. It's gonna come right at your face. You're gonna get it. So, yeah, that's the man poison. Yeah. Aggressive poison. Sleep and proliferate? Interesting. I don't think I need to kill the Yodian. Let's do this. Boom, bop, chicka chop. Ooh, Resolute. Yeah, we'll do Resolute. Alright. He might put down another Yodi in here. But I'm going to kill the Siege Vet. Swingo bingo. Oof. Land. Alright. Draw a card and lose one life. Wabango. Tango. Let's gain a life for ourselves. Boom. Bop. Chicka chop. Bop. Doo-wop. Alright. He's going to put down Siege Vet. We do this. We kill Siege Vet immediately. Can't let that happen. He's going to take us for 4 here, which is fine. Hey, look, a land. And then naturally we're going to put down the Gorjusi. Take the damage to put it down. That's okay. We'll gain 3 on the back end and 1 right there. That'll even things out. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Recruitment officer. Okay. So now is the question, how is he going to throw it in at me? How's he going to throw it? He's not going to. He said I can't. Right. So, if he can't, I'm going to make the decision for him. I'm going to say, listen, dude. You're going to have to ride the worm. Better get on some Atreides shit over here, man, because you're going to need to ride this worm. Boof, boof. Hit. Gain the life. Boom. Perfect. Mosswood I can put down. Hopefully I'll draw into something there, and I'll have a Restless Cottage to attack with. The Archangel Elspeth. Okay. Create a 1/1 soldier. Very nice. Okay. Dreadknight. Moon Knight. Surveil. I don't want it. Thank you. Let's put them all on the Archangel Elspeth, huh? Let's absolutely put the beef down on him. Double block me. Double block each one, man. Double block those two. Double block everything you got coming in. There you go. Wang, 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 wang. Boom. There we go. He's going to rely on drawing stuff here. I think he doesn't know we have the Restless Cottage ready to go. There's the Siege Vet. He could run one of these in, but that's not really the point. Believe it or not, I was so sleepy. I have a San Pellegrino sparkling water. I know I don't. I'm really treating myself tonight. I know I don't normally do that. But I do have a San Pellegrino sparkling water tonight. Very unusual for me. Exile. Oh, I should have got one of the Yodians. Yeah, that'd have been cool. No. Next, he's just gonna take all of it, take the hit. Boom, bop, chicka chop. But do up. Gain life, eat him up, no crumbs, perfect. Okay, what does he got in his hand here? Ah, Patch Plate Resolute. Patch Plate Resolute. Do that. Boom. He's gonna swing in. Probably gonna full swing. I don't think it largely matters, because those are going to go away forever. He's going to try to gain life here, but these are going to go away forever. He's not really have a card draw to put. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, yeah, I got to play the cut down there, man. That's going to cost you. Do that, auto pay, boom, bop, chicka chop. Let's get into another siege vet. We gotta get rid of all these siege vets. Hit, 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 hit. Boom. Okay. He has the unearth there. Could do that. Gonna unearth him. It's a decent amount of unearth. Hey, what's up, Fancy? Super fancy water, very nice. It just says you're drinking all the chemicals and microplastics in your tap water. I used to drink a lot of tap water. I don't anymore. I had a filter on it for a while. I don't normally. I normally just drink filtered tap water, but it made me San Pellegrino sounded really good tonight. Boof. I got cans of these. I don't, like I said, I don't normally drink them. I got a couple of cans in the fridge. Blood orange and black raspberry. If that's not goth enough for you, man, I don't know what is. If that's not goth enough. He's gonna lose it. Just in time. What are we gonna do here? Let's hit. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Let me see you say ayo, wayo. Warden of the Inner Sky. Chumley of the Inner Sky. Resolute Reinforce. Very nice. Love to see that. He might tap these to get his extra stuff. I think that's a bad idea, but okay. Yes, of course I'm going to kill that for that. Of course I'm going to do that, dude. I get to cast spells. Look, another Mosswood Dreadknight, another Mosswood Dreadknight, another Mosswood Dreadknight, and a Mortuary. What are we going to put down to the Mortuary? I don't want Captivating Crossbows. Boom. Okay. Can he activate the Fortified Beachhead? I don't think he can yet. And even if he could, I'd rather hit him harder. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And he's done. He's done. He had enough of that. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can crack the dome here. The wall of fire. Boom, boom. All right. Hey, look at that. We got all of our spells. We got all of our dailies. Got a pack to open here. Look at that. Boom. Yoop, yoop, yoop. Boom. Thundering Falls. Continue. All right. Store. Do I want to save the gold? I could buy one alchemy pack for your pleasure. Buy one. Let's see what's inside here. Shove Aside and Thought String Analyst. I don't know if I'm ever going to use those, but hey, there you go. Okay. Ops goes first. Enters the battlefield I was starting. I was not the starting, so I can put down green. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Let's see if he's got the kill. He might have the kill right away. Rise of the Witch King, Sauron's Ransom. He's up to some garbage here. Let's get rid of Sauron's Ransom. I don't like that. Steam Core Scholar. That's a good one. Guildpact Greenwalker. Let's choose green. Okay, perpetually gains +4/+4. Let's try that. I think this guy is up to some garbage. I don't know what it is, but he's got some sort of loop here, which I don't like. Hit. Okay. Steam Core Scholar. Very nice. Draw 2 cards. All right, yeah, it's probably a Resurrector. It looks like it's a Sultai Resurrector right here. Yeah, I'll take that. Push. Hit. I'll drop one of the Dreamthiefs. Yeah, he's doing something real fucked up here. I don't know what it is. He's okay. There's Cruelty. Reveal. So he's trying to resurrect some. The player chooses discard a card. It's probably gonna be Deep-Cavern Bat, or it's gonna be Phyrexian. Could be Tear Asunder. I could kill this and just not let him have it. Smart. Not gonna let you rotate kicks off, bro. It's just not gonna happen. Tone, music, and games. I really started on MTG and Arena, was totally lost on what to use. Your Boros combo and Alchemy deck is helping me almost at gold rank playing with it. Thank you so much. Tone, music, and games. Welcome to the villains, man. I duly appreciate it. Thank you for coming, and I'm glad I could help you out. That is pretty awesome. Black one of those with that. Boom. Okay. Should have played the Mosswood after the Sharp Eye to fuck that up. It's okay, though. I'll be fine. I don't want that. Push that in. Yeah, he's gonna Thistlevine me here. I noticed that one too late. Boom. Okay, very nice. It's time to get rid of that. It's time to get rid of that, too. Let's do that. Maybe he'll fucking outgun me here, but I'd rather just take all the hits. Bop, bop, bop. You get Sauron's Ransom back. I don't give a shit, man. Enjoy it. Do a cut down. Bop. Alright. We're gonna hold steady. Alright, that's a sorcery fight. Alright, we're gonna wait. I think he's gonna try to swing in with Vine, and we're gonna hit him that way. Sauron's Ransom. Divide cards in a pile, face up and face down. Face up, face down. Steam Core Scholar. We'll wait. As much as I hate this thing. Yeah, it's a reanimator. At the end of the day, it's all this is just get a Trax out on the board and waste my time, basically. Okay, let's wait. Boom, boom. He's got an Atrax in the graveyard, so I imagine he's going to do this at the end. He's going to do Oracle. Okay. He wants to do that. What a colossal waste of time this deck is. Cruelty of Gix. Probably Gix at the end to resurrect Atrax. I'm going to immediately crush Atrax up. Yeah. For one target. He's going to get the effect, but I'm going to just fucking absolutely bust her down. Boom, busting her down. It's not Esper. No, it's Sultai. It's Sultai Reanimator, which is very popular. I don't know why Sultai Reanimator made its way over from Standard. I thought that's where the containment fields were holding steady. Look at that shit, man. He got all that garbage into his hand there. Preacher of the Schism. Boof. Buff. Okay. Let's push. Boof. Yep. He's probably going to either play a Breach or another Atraxa. I don't know which one, but it's going to be bad for me either way. I don't think I have the guns to I don't think I have the guns to get rid of this. Oh, okay. Conspiracy Unraveler. Yeah, I don't have the guns to get rid of this. Breach, breach, breach. We got to breach on that by getting rid of a bunch of evidence. Who's he going to bring in? Traxa? I'm going to gun her down again. I'm going to gun her down again and again and again. Over and over and over again she cries, fall away, lead me to myself, fall away. Leave love bleeding in my hands again. He's gonna get a million fucking cards here regardless. He's got 29 cards left, even with what he's doing here, so. What a miserable deck. Well, he's gonna wail the Forgotten Me. I'm wasting time here. I'm wasting time here. That's all we're doing. Ain't gonna give up Plat 2 that easy. Plat 1 that easy. Alright. Keep. Okay, that's a life gain deck right there. Boom. Yeah. He said, no, I don't want to play any cards, man. I'm not about that life. Let's do it. Let's grab what you have in your pretty little hand. Helix. Gotta get the Helix. Yeah. The Resolute, naturally. Gain 2 life. Boof, boof. Case of the Crimson Pulse. Discard 2 cards. Then draw 2 cards. Very nice. Blocks. Buff, buff. Bat. Boof. Both mana. Okay, well, I know what he's working with now, at least. Boom. I need a mana, so I'm going to have to do a Mosswood. I don't know what this is. Boom, boom. Oof, that's actually pretty good. Let's keep banning them. Boogeyman, 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 boogeyman. A-Haywire Mite, yes, I do want that. Boom, boom, because I want to get rid of Case of the whatever. Case of the Uneaten Feast. You have no cards in your hand to solve. I die in my dreams. He said no thank you. He's drawing garbage. Okay. Good stuff. Boogeyman, never forgive 016. He popped up just to say Boogeyman. And he dropped a fucking Gaster. Oh no, not a Gaster, a Gengar. Mea culpa, everyone. It was not a fucking Gaster, it was a Gengar. Okay? I looked at it real quickly. It looked like a Gaster. It was not, in fact, one. We're gonna steal his bat. That's probably gonna drive him batty. Alright, we're gonna play removal on that. Boof. Vlad the Stoner. How you doing, Vlad? Where you been at, man? I ain't seen you around here recently, man. How you doing? Boom, bop, chicka chop. Let's do that. Let's put down a Dreadknight. Oof. Do I want to wait for the removal, though? I'll hit him. I'll wait to hit the removal there. Things have changed a bit. How ominous. Things are different now, Jay. I can't talk about it. He's probably going to put down a Sheoldred right there, and I'm going to immediately bust her in the mouth. No! Not my fucking non-land cards. Not my fucking non-land cards. Dreamthief or the Gopher. Yeah, of course he is. Boom. He's gonna hit me with the Southern Rakshasa here, I'm sure. Boom. Gorjussy, absolutely I want that Gorjussy to hit. He is gonna lose a life and then hit me for 5 damage. Probably. No, Roman Throne. Okay, he wants to do a double. He wants to double fist the Rakshasa here. Yeah, I need the life, to be honest. Sheoldred Simulator, get rid of it. Boom. Hit. Lose 1 life. Okay, he can hit me hard. He can hit me for 12 life, but I don't think it's going to kill me. 12 and 4 is not 18. He's going to go pop. Play the demon. No, that's not it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, close. Close. Very narrow, but no. Didn't pull it off. This is a weird deck, man. I'm going to call this a weird deck. You just beats up a man with his own Atraxa. Some things never change. Yeah, war never changes. I understand that. Okay. Swing in. Boom. Bang in. Hey, he said no thanks. Okay, weird. I'm going to try to get one more out of that. I'm going to try to push it right back up to the edge again. You know we're all about edging right here. Okay. I have read it. I've read the first... Okay. I read all 10 of the first Malazan series, and the Esselmont books, I read Night of Long Knives, and I got halfway through the Return of the Crimson Guard before I got just mega bored, and I gave up. But I have read a good deal of Malazan Empire books. Tempest. That's why I keep calling that thing Kachane Chamali. Yeah. Well, his name is like Kachachan. Yeah. So, and he's a dinosaur. So, yeah, of course I'm going to call him the Kachane Chamali. Yeah, it's going to happen. Yeah, I read those motherfuckers back to back to back to back. Oof, I read those things like just... Oh, it was a rough experience, to be honest. It was good, but... Move, move, move. Mill, mill, mill. Boom. Alright. Crimson Guard was boring. I mean, a lot of those books take a long time to get ready. But Crimson Guard just didn't fucking go anywhere. They got better. Like, the first half of any Malazan book is, like, all build up. Like, it's all fucking foreplay. It's wild how they're written. Oof. Taking it. Terror Tide. He's gonna Squirming Emerge fucking Atraxa, unfortunately. Unfortunately for him, I'm gonna Tear Asunder it. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, you didn't do it. Okay. It's a spirit. Halfling. That's an instant. Surveil 1. I don't want that. Push you in. Hit. Pop. Draw a card, lose 1 life. Another mana. Okay. Is he gonna do it? Hey, what's up, Asphyx? 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 Like asphyxiation? That's pretty cool. Is he gonna Disquirm the Merge? I think we're going to teach him a lesson here. Mirrex. Okay. He's probably going to Squirm Emerge. I think he might actually bite it. Found you on YouTube and loved the content. I'm glad you love the content, man. I love you for loving the content. He might bite it right here, bros. It might be Jover. Welcome to the channel, man, and welcome to the villains. We're the fastest growing Magic the Gathering content creator in the world. That's not a fake statistic. I did not make it up. So, but also don't double check that. Don't go to like Social Blade and check to see if that's true. Just believe me when I say it. Oh man, this Reanimator is salty right here. Ooh. Ooh, man. Oh, he belongs on a margarita right now, man. That's how salty he is, man. This dude, the bottom of the pretzel bag salty right here, man. This guy's Dead Sea salty, man. Ooh, he's so fucking salty, bro. Bros. He could not be any saltier, dude. This guy could not be any saltier. Bottom of the pretzel bag, dude. That's how bad it is. Hey, what's up, Avery? How you been doing? Welcome back. Avery Wright, which you may or may not know, guys, is part of this balanced breakfast. Why do they always say that? Why do they always used to say part of this balanced breakfast? Probably a nutritional thing. But then they put it with like toast and eggs and orange juice and a glass of milk and a coffee and some sausages and, you know, buttered scone. And it was like, who eats a bowl of cereal and all that other shit? Like, I can't eat. I can barely eat a bowl of cereal anymore. You know what's really good? What I do with cereal, I do about half of the cereal I want to eat, half cup of the cereal I want to eat, half cup of oats. You mix it in, you get a lot of oats. It tastes the same to me. And you get a lot of oats, which is good for your heart and your cholesterol. And he look at this Salt Roper here, man. This Salt Roper right here, dude. So fucking salty. Could not even be saltier, man. Bro. You lose, dude. Quit playing Reanimator and play a real deck. Play a real crazy deck, man. Quit playing Reanimator. Get over that. Nice. All right, guys, we're gonna leave it right here. This is a weird one, man. It's a modified Zayveritz deck, as I previously said. Zayveritz the favorites. He sent me this one. He said, you got to try it, man. I've been trying to challenge myself playing stuff outside the box of what I normally play. And, yeah, this one was weird. I don't know if it's my all-time favorite Golgari, but it was fun, and I like the combos that are in it. So, yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for liking the video. Do all the things that you do. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.